We're here at Superfine Bakery Studio. We'll be chatting with Andrea, the owner. She'll be telling us about her company as well as giving us some decorating tips and talking about new cake trends. I am Carmen Fuentes and this is Expression Spotlight. Hi, we're here today with Andrea from Superfine Bakery. Thank you for having us today here in your studio.
Of course.
It's so cute, I love it.
Thank you.
She'll be chatting to us about her company as well as we'll have some hands-on demonstration of some of decoration tips and talking to us a little bit about what's new for 2014, what she's working on. We have a couple of her cakes here that you guys can kind of see that she hasn't revealed yet to the public on her website.
Brand new exclusive.
So I'm super excited about that. So tell us a little bit about Superfine Bakery.
So Superfine was founded about 5 years ago, and really we saw a niche in the community that was kind of missing higher end, say, Martha Stewart style cakes. I always like to say it's Martha meets Mocha, which is the Museum of Contemporary Art. Because I grew up painting and sculpting, so that side of me, the artisan side of me, comes out in the cakes. But I really love the designs that you see in Martha Stewart weddings and kind of that level of cleanliness and orderliness. And I feel like good design is a real balance of excellent technique, level, straight, all that good stuff, along with a little bit of, wild or something else going on to give it a bold statement. And when we talk about the trends coming up for 2014, you mentioned a little bit about kind of what we're doing. Two big trends that are coming up are metallics. We have, back here we have a cake done in various styles of gold. It's been airbrushed and painted. And the top tier actually has 24 karat gold leaf placed on it. And we recently did a cake at the Segerstrom Center with silver leaf. It was all silver leaf. So
I love that one.
It's gorgeous.
Yeah.
Right? We're loving metallics. We're loving metallics for 2014. As well as naked cakes. I don't know if you've ever heard of or seen naked cakes.
Actually,
a lot of people, it's not that kind of naked. It's cakes that don't have icing on the exterior. So it's very rustic.
I have seen
You've
that.
seen this.
Yeah,
You probably, if you go through any, cake pictures on websites like theknot.com, you'll see pictures of cakes and they're just the exposed cake crumb with the icing in between and maybe a little bit of fruit. Or olive branches or flowers or something, but it's a very sweet way to kind of communicate a rustic look.
Yeah, I have seen those. Those are pretty interesting.
Yeah.
So as far as your company, I feel like you have a specific look, like you were explaining, and I love it because I feel that sometimes you kind of have to go back to the basics to kind of appreciate things, and when it gets too elaborate and crazy, not to say that they're not pretty, but they kind of lose like the function of it and like the prettiness of it as well.
It's very easy for cakes to cross into frat party territory if they get a little too nutty or there's something going on. There's nothing wrong with fun cakes. We love to produce fun cakes as well, but sometimes it can cross into an area of what we would consider bad taste. Everybody's threshold is different. That just means we'll refer someone to another baker if they want, a giant cake shaped like their own body, or something like that. That's not our style.
And for me, I mean, as far as the way that I design event spaces is a little bit more modern. So to me, this is like, wow, I love it. It's so pretty.
Thank you.
So what will we be doing today?
So today we're actually producing one cake out of our super simple line. We have 9 cakes, maybe 10 cakes on our website right now. We just shot 6 new cakes. So 2 of the ones you see today are from that photo shoot. They're just about to go up on the website. And this is our dots cake, which actually exists already on the website. And it's really sweet. It's just little polka dots. And they're on the sides of the cake only. They don't go up on top. And should I just go into the lesson?
Yeah.
You want to talk about how to do it? Pull out a color.
All right. And you picked out my favorite colors.
Oh, good. I know, we've got a lot of pink in here today. I just figured I'd color coordinate it all. So you're going to do dark pink, so I'll do light pink.
Okay.
I really love, what makes this simple design work is sort of a variation of color as well as sizes of the cutters. If you'll excuse me, I'm going to reach over. And these are simple cutters out of our circle cutters kit. And it's the smallest and the second smallest. And you don't really want to go giant and small unless you're maybe doing a children's cake and want it to be a little more playful and bold. So just take your
Okay.
This is sugar paste. We also use this to make our sugar flowers.
Oh,
So
okay. And we have the sugar flowers back here.
We do. We have, I'll pause for a second and show those. Sugar flowers are made, kind of sculpted. These are peonies, so they're sculpted petal by petal.
My favorite flower.
Yay! See, this way you can have peonies year round.
Yeah.
So if they're made out of sugar. And they're on wire. Each petal is wired, so you can articulate the flower to be open or closed, however you want. These are little peony buds. And when they're first made, they're made with white, and then we dust them with a food-safe food coloring to make them, kind of bring them to life. So it's quite a difference.
Yeah, you can tell the difference.
Yeah, so this is the same stuff we're using today to make the dots. And it's a little bit, some of you may have heard of fondant. It's a little bit stronger than fondant.
Oh, okay.
So if those flowers fell on the ground, they'd shatter like glass. Fondant wouldn't, but sugar paste will.
And then you can eat those.
You can eat those.
Oh.
They get very, very hard, so they will shatter in your mouth and create sharp edges, so I don't recommend eating them, but you can. A lot of grooms love to eat them, and I'm not sure why, but they can. Knock
Maybe
yourself
after
out.
A couple of drinks, right?
Right. You never know. He might go face down in the sugar flowers.
Okay, so I need to put some flour on here.
This is cornstarch.
Oh, cornstarch.
So yeah,
okay.
just use that little.
You can tell I don't bake too much.
This is Carmen's first time, so I'm going easy on her.
Okay.
And then you kind of want to flatten it out between your fingers a little bit. I think you already have. Yeah. Set it in your cornstarch. That's just so it doesn't stick. And then pick up your roller and roll it flat. As flat as you like. The table will shake a little bit, and that's okay.
Okay. We're stronger than we look.
Then I know. And just cut out a few circles. I'm using the big cutter for mine for now, and we'll switch cutters later so we can get some big pink circles, light pink, and some little light pink.
Does it matter which direction? I should have asked.
No.
No?
Oh,
okay.
oh, this does. This is actually to protect your hand.
Okay.
So the thicker side where there's a roll on the metal will save your hand.
So
this sharp side
I was
cuts
doing
better.
it the right way.
Yes. And cut out as many as you want. Set them aside. I've got 5 big light pink ones.
I got 3. I'm slower, sorry.
Oh, good. No, hey, it's your first time. I've been doing this for a little while, so it's okay. You want to trade cutters, and we'll cut out some circles of different sizes.
And I think part of me is a perfectionist too, so it's taking a little bit longer.
I'll give you a proper lesson later. How about that? Then you can do it perfectly. So now I'm just doing some small pink, light pink circles, and she's doing some large dark pink. And I just put them on the cake 2-3 inches apart, something like that, just enough to look playful. And we stick them on the cake. Water melts sugar. Oh, okay. So I use water to kind of melt the back of the dots just a little bit, and they stick on that sugar just easily. Really easily.
So are you doing bigger or smaller right now?
I'm doing bigger right now.
Okay.
But there is no way to make a mistake really with this cake. So I just put a little bit of water on, and you want to kind of take some of the water off your brush, because if you put too much on, it'll get kind of sticky and gloopy. And I'll do it over here so you can see it, and I'm just going to pop it on there and lay it down. So that's what it looks like.
So we want to kind of spread them around, right?
Yeah, and vary the colors, vary the sizes. I'll put a little one down here. And what you also want to avoid when you're doing this is having like 2 big dots close to each other, light pink, and then 2 big dots close to each other, light pink, because then it starts to look orderly, more orderly than random. And this is kind of more of a random design, yeah. The eye loves to gravitate to a pattern. So if you're doing, for example, an Art Deco cake where math is everything, everything has to be perfectly straight, perfectly level. You're doing a lot of lines or possibly circles depending on what style of Art Deco you're doing. And it's entirely, the eye loves to see that kind of pattern in Art Deco. That you can't make a mistake at all. It has to be perfectly flawless.
I'm like, I don't know where to put it.
You'll find a spot, I'm sure. You can even go around the backside if you want. Okay. Yeah, that's okay. And I'll just fill in with my light lines. That's all right. But with these, it's really important to keep it random because, like I said, the eye gravitates to pattern, and it will start to see patterns in the chaos, or whatever that we're making. Slide that one over. And like I said, this is one of our super simple cakes, and some people might be asking, well, what is super simple? Why do you call it that? We're Superfine Bakery. We're calling the line super simple because all of our custom cakes, like this gold cake in the background, is a custom cake. It starts at 500. And a lot of people who just want like a birthday cake, or maybe they've got a huge dessert bar and they just want, you know, at their wedding, a little
Something
cutting
cute.
cake. Yeah, just something for pictures. They can go online and order. We've got, like I said, we have 10 patterns up now. We're putting up more. They can pick a design, tell us what flavor to make it, what colors to make it. I'm falling behind here. I need to put some more light pink on it.
I know, like,
what colors?
there's not a hot pink. I'm gonna wait for a minute before I put more
What
in.
colors? Yeah, they can tell us what colors to make it, what flavor to make it, and what size. They come in 2-tier like this, or 3-tier. This feeds 25, 3-tier feeds 50, and they're 250, 250, or 500. According to the size.
Yeah.
And they're simple designs, they're trendy. We've got one with hexagons going up that's really cute. I'm flirting with watercolor right now. That's a big trend for 2014.
Yeah, I saw that. I started researching and I saw that was a huge trend.
Yes, yeah. And they're beautiful. I mean, I've seen some really gorgeous watercolor cakes on Pinterest, and I'm not sure, I'm still playing with it, kind of figuring out what that would look like on a super simple. So, yeah.
Yay! Our cake looks pretty.
It's not quite done yet, but that's okay. It's a little bear on the backside.
Well, you know, you get the gist of it.
It's all for TV, sure.
Yeah. Well, I just wanted to say thank you so much, Andrea, for having us today
Of course.
and showing me how to decorate a cake. I love it.
Good.
I've always wanted to do that. So,
Good.
if you guys want more information, please visit her website. It's superfinebakery.com.
Right.
And you can also follow her on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. So,
All Superfine Bakery.
Yeah,
really easy.
Thank you so much for having us.
Of course. Thank you for coming.
And we'll see you guys next time.